Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man. Giving you the truth, and it is getting dark out here. Getting dark out here. I wanted to put a video on here. I didn't put any videos on here. It made me think of some disclaimer. I'm not saying that I kind of am. I think people need to learn about this thing called evangelism and Christianity, because the preachers in Christianity, and I did it myself, encourage people to go out and evangelize. But then you have them, I'm gonna say some controversial things. Then you have them worshiping under this name that's viewed as the only name whereby man must be saved, but that wasn't even his name. It's impossible for that to be his name, being that the New Testament is written in Greek, and some Greek words don't translate into other languages, the Hebrew languages in which we get the Torah and the Old Testament. So some young guy comes up to me, right? And he just into it, like he just, listen, you have to know how to say things, because you don't go up to somebody who belongs to God and is with God talking to them like they ain't. That's judging by outward appearance. So I was nice about it. I started to tear off into him, but he was young, like he don't know, he's not seasoned yet. But I said, I'm already with the Most High, man. I know I don't look like it. I was taking a jab at him. But that's the question I want to ask in this video. What does a Christian look like? What does a person that's on their way to heaven look like? Will somebody tell me? Because common sense will tell you it's not a look. For instance, let's say you have a girl. She just start dealing with the Most High. She recently connected herself to the Most High. But she dressed immodestly because she still haven't been chastised by the Most High yet in a way she could understand. So she still dresses the way that she did her whole, life before the little 2 weeks that she done got her name wrote in the book of life. And people will see her and judge her salvation, not knowing that she just got saved. Like, that's an example. That's why you have to be real careful with that. And you stop being a Leonard Ellerby promoter of your church. You trying to promote your church like Leonard Ellerby over Mayweather Promotions. So, what does a Christian look like? What is a believer? Because first of all, Christianity, let's just be honest. I really be trying not to, because I know there's people that's in heaven right now that were Christians. They didn't understand everything. Some of them wasn't from the information age. And they made it. There's people like that. But there's a lot of people who judge by outward. Like, if I would have had a suit on, he would have thought I was saved. And some of the biggest criminals have on suits. See, that's how people are. What does a believer look like? What color is a believer? How does he wear his hair? How does he dress? Only an amateur, only a babe or somebody that's not there themselves. And then he tried to throw a little comment about Jesus Christ. I started to say, man, you need to go study some more. That wasn't his name. I just smiled and went about my business, because the Bible tells us, let the unjust be unjust still. Now, if he was saved, it's telling me to let him do his thing. If he wasn't saved, it's telling me to let him do his thing. So, I told him like 3 times, like, listen, man, I know I don't look like it. I got on shorts. But I'm already with the Most High. Like, I mean, I was very nice about it. I didn't get all prophety with him. But this is a mistake people make. And let's be honest, Christianity is not winning as a whole. They just not. Like, they not changing the world. They not doing miracles. They got a lot of poor people in there. A lot of scandals. Guys acting like they monogamous with their wives, but not being monogamous. Just practice polygyny, man. That's all you got to do. But they ain't going to do that, though. They just going to sneak. Like on cartoon. Remember that noise? I'm going to get that sound. So, what does a believer look like? What does a believer drive? Come on, man. You can't be that naive. But people will come up to you and they'll act like you just on your way to hell. I'm not on my way to hell. I settled that issue long ago. And it's like, you might not even have all the details like somebody like say I have a lot of details. But, you can settle this issue between you and your soul and where your soul is going to live for eternity. And it's noble the fact that he's trying to go out and evangelize, but he should have asked some questions. Like vetting, you have to vet out when you evangelizing too. Really, I don't perform street evangelism no more, now that I know the truth. You just invite people and they come. You got to vet them. Hey, listen, do you belong to the Most High? You know what that's about? You got to ask questions. Instead of just assuming that a person is not saved by how they dress and how they wear their hair. And when you younger, I'm going to tell you like this, man. When you're a younger believer, focus more so, if you got a wife at home, because I made this mistake. You got to focus on your personal connection with the Most High and getting your resources. Get your money, man. Save your money. Build a life for your kids. Don't worry about these souls out here before you worry about the ones that's in your house. But anyway, I just wanted to put something on there, talk about that a little bit. There is, a problem in regards to that. People need to have a little more wisdom when it comes to that. And that's where I come in. I'm going to help you. But this is the truth, man. The channel is the no matrix, no judging people by outward appearance, thinking you know who's saved and who ain't. If you don't know them, per se, and even if you do, you don't know what's going on 24/7. No simping, all subjects channel. I'd like to thank those of you who are my new subscribers. Make sure you hit the like button, continue to share the content, and I'll see you tomorrow.